Hey Aquarius, how are you doing? It's been quite a while. I didn't mean for it to be so long. I did a pre-reading for you and I saw the Three of Swords and the Death card. So I'm gonna, take it a bit easy with you, and I hope and I pray and I trust that everything's working together for you. And we'll find out. We'll find out where things are going. And I'm gonna skip. I said to Pisces what happened. I'll leave some of the harsher aspects out. But I've been away working on. First off, I had to do an 86-page, time-sensitive report on a murder investigation that I'm doing psychically. It's connected to about 10 other murders, I do believe, and I ended up with some altercations that needed to be documented at right when they happened, and sent off to the concerned parties. I've also been working on an astrology workbook that my guides had me working on, combining sidereal with tropical, and it's a 350-page book, 13-month process. And I just finished that off. They crammed a bunch of extra things in, or intentional things that weren't extra that they always knew they would, and pushed my deadline back, what I thought it was going to be. And so I've been away. I've had to be in that bubble working on that, as well as doing live psychic stuff and live readings. So there was also a situation with a Leo who's very close to me, and I'm going to take the Death card much more seriously. Well, much more literally. I always take it seriously, but more literally. And that's why I'm concerned that it shows up for you today, but maybe it's just transformative energy, and we'll find out. But the Leo, in my life, I ended up giving my Aboriginal decks and my African decks to her. Gift from Spirit, and it was always the way that was intended. She is part Aboriginal, she is part Caribbean, African, American, Canadian, and was already working with guides, and was basically at a crossroads. Leo's been going through a lot, I know. I was even a little bit more worried about Cancer, but she has a Cancer sun. So combined, it's been quite a time for many of you. And if you have any Leo, well, you have Leo placements, Aquarius, so if you want to look into those. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I have the only, because I gave my Oracle decks away, as I should, and I will get them back. I will get replacements, but in the meantime, 2 decks arrived for me from Ibiza, Spain. Kisses from Ibiza is the shop right there. They print them themselves. One's based on Japanese prints from an artist, Ohara Koson, and I'm going to completely say that wrong, and my kid's going to kill me. But I don't know who to credit for the India paintings, but the words are taken from. I do believe they're based on Bhagavad Gita. I really like. At first, I wasn't sure if I loved the printing on the cards, but actually I really love. They don't interpret the cards the way I interpret them, but that's what I love. That's what I love. So I'm going to use them as oracles. All right, Aquarius, and hopefully this is quirky enough for you to pull all of this together in one. So I'm going to start with the Japanese, get 3 cards from that. We'll do Tarot, and then we'll get 3 from the India. Yeah? All right, let's see what's up. Let's see what's up. I've shuffled them already, and it doesn't work to try to make them fly, so I just do that. And we won't take reversals, we'll just turn them all upright. They are all upright, okay. So first we have the Tower, okay. By withstanding the coming challenges, your future will be bright. What was I just saying? I hope that everything's working together, yes. Seeing things as you want them to be in order to make them become that way. Well, Aquarius, you love seeing things the way you want them to be. So now you have to know how to make it work that way. because so often people don't want to do things the way that you could dream that they can. But if you do enough market research, if you do enough meeting in the middle with people, then you can figure out how to adapt things to communicate them correct, adequately to the people, to get them to step across the bridge towards you. Yeah? Okay, next, the Fool. Nice progression here. In order to succeed, you must find new ways. Yep, okay. You must find new ways to bring about the achievement of your goals. What was I just saying? They put the words in my mouth. They put the words in my mouth. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Okay. Finally, the Sun. This is very nice progression. Okay, you are approaching a moment that has potential to change your life. Take full advantage of this time and you will achieve a future of endless possibility. Okay, which makes it a very significant time, because to achieve a future of possibility, how often there are smaller moments for that, but that's, we're talking mastery here. So really there's like it's not like you're going to go the wrong way. It's what the pressure level is at, is it not? Okay, Aquarius, so let's see what Tarot, well, we were already in Tarot. Let's see what the Tattoo Tarot have to say. This half of the deck doesn't have it. Not yet. Three of Cups. Well, that's even, according to Susan Shepard and whoever else, that is an Aquarius card. The House 11 card. Three of Cups. Celebration. Celebration or third party. One people to many. Let's find out which. Sideways. Kali. I just want to take a moment here. Yes. See the tongue sticking out? That is my Kali. She appeared to me in my home, scared the shit out of me the first time. For 8 months I thought she was a demon. Then I was made to realize who she was. I didn't realize it was Kali until some evidence attached to a murder, or at least a published murder of Michael Aquino. She presented me with a long metal pole, and a guy that I found on YouTube who was claiming credit for the death of Michael Aquino, who is both MI6 and CIA, military intelligence, mind control, one of the main guys, slightly outdated, but Presidio situation, child torture in California. He used to be on Oprah and Geraldo. Anyway, I've had major collisions. I've pursued major collisions, but I've also been brought into major collisions with many of his stooges, who are worse than stooges. But anyway, so, point being, this card I love, especially because it's Kali. I don't know why. Maybe they just don't know. But to me, she's one of the best. She's the demon eater. She protects the children. She protects the children. Well, she wants to. She needs our help, obviously. Because it's beyond control what's been going on in this world since day one. But anyway, so this is sideways energy. Now this is major arcana, so divine timing. And I take it as she is, now we could say, now in other decks I would say, okay, well it could be somebody bad influencing you. It could be the devil, it could be demonic. But I can't say that with this one because it's Kali. And I'd have no reason to especially attribute the devil card to bad energy, because the Lovers card has angels in it that bother me as well, right? And the Adam and Eve story is not, that's a smear campaign against the African prophetesses. So, that's the beauty of Tarot. And bloody good times with the devil card. Capricorn energy. But it's sideways. So it's on pause. It's on pause or it's underlying. Let's find out what else. Aquarius, your neighbor Capricorn, their energy. So that's your energy and your neighbor's energy. So, and then also if we want to look at it as Saturn energy, ruling Capricorn, boundaries, fears, calculated risks. Calculated risks, which takes us back to that fork in the road. Are you being calculating enough? Seven of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so Pisces said Seven of Wands in reverse. We're not getting far fast. Okay, Seven of Wands in reverse. So a transformation that's not happening in the trouble that you are bringing to the world. The good trouble. The promise to yourself. And there we have that Death card that I did in the pre-read with the Three of Swords. So that probably has everything to do with that. Okay. Queen of Cups, Queen of Cups. Not necessarily water energy. Not necessarily. Is it you? Is that you, Aquarius? Or somebody? Well, let's just, you know, let's pause and take from the India deck and see what they have to say. Shuffled them. I will turn any reversals around. Yeah, okay, here we go again. Now, Pisces did get the Death card as well. And we got it in the pre-read. So, what is it time to release? Is it anger, pride, or ego? Is it attachment, suffering, and pain? Be free. Burn the rest in the pyre. What is it? Well, it's something to do with this fire being out. The Tower. Okay. So we got some repeats happening tonight so far. And the camera cutout. Let's see. What else is there to say? Now, it really makes it interesting about this Three Cups then. That's the question. Are the Three Cups towering? Are they gonna topple? The Chariot. Always remember that the Chariot is most stable and fastest when all the parts are flowing in harmony, and balance is the key. Balance, balance, balance. What was I just saying about toppling? Okay, so with three, you've got three wheels there. Third wheel. Third wheel, Three of Swords, heartbreak. Chariot is water energy, right? Cancerian. We have a Cancerian right here. We have a water queen here. Psychic. Could be you though, Aquarius. Could be you. Could be you. Could be you. Could be male or female, of course, as well. So let's just review here. You've got the sun coming right up. You're right there. You're right there. You're right there. You're approaching a moment that has the potential to change your life. Take full advantage of this time and you will achieve a future of endless possibilities. So take full advantage. Don't be sleeping at the wheel at all. Work your ass off. Or whatever you need to do to your ass off. What is the Seven of Wands that needs attention? What is the Three of Cups that needs attention? The Fool. In order to succeed, you must find new ways to bring about the achievement of your goals. Okay, so let's take it right back to that. The new ways. The new ways. the new ways, and the Tower. Right, okay, so we've had the Tower twice, but I even forgot that. How did I forget that? But I even said when this came out, repetition, but I was thinking Pisces got the Tower as well, and that's what I was thinking when I said repetition, because I'd already forgotten. Okay. By withstanding the coming challenges, your future will be bright. Okay, so stuff is coming in. Stuff's coming in. It's here. Seeing things as you want them to be in order to make them become that way. Okay, you got to stick to your dream. You got to stick to your dream. Which would be your Seven of Wands turned around. Any final thoughts? Any final thoughts for Aquarius? So this is pretty... I like... what do we have? A Two of Cups in reverse there for? Communication with guides. Okay, about this Two of Cups in reverse, what do we... Okay, is it supposed to be in reverse? Is this relationship supposed to be... We're not talking divine timing here. We're talking guardedness. Guardedness, Four of Pentacles. Okay. Four of Pentacles. Wanting certainty. Yeah, Aquarius does love certainty. But you got to find a new way. You got to step out. You got to just step out. You got to play magician, really, and create the certainty where there wasn't certainty before. From the other half of the deck, I'll just see if there's any last thing to clarify. If this is sounding murky. Whoa! Right. Seven of Cups. Scorpio energy. Death energy again. Okay? Transformative energy. Being who you are supposed to be with your guides. Do you know who all your guides are? Do you know what all your work is with them? And are you in full communication with them? And you're going to wonder why I read the card that way. Sevens, Archangel guidance pointed them out as promises to self once upon a time, and that really sat with me like I can't shake it off. And I take that as a transformation. If it's a promise to self, then it's a promise about doing something, being something, going somewhere, right? And sticking with something. And in order to do that, you have to transform into it. But this also follows the Six of Cups, and sixes are gifts. And it leads to 8, 9, 10. I mean, in order to reach the end, you have to transform at some point. And you have to step into the next dimension. Exactly. And that's exactly what you're doing as the Fool right now, Aquarius. You have to figure out how to keep one foot, do the temperance thing, 1 foot on ground, 1 foot in water. Well, Aquarius, okay, if not like you need anything else to worry about right now, but if you want to check out my 350-page workbook, if that will help you at all, because it really is geared towards the practical, getting a working understanding and coordination of your whole chart, and it brings imagination into it as well. For you, if it helps at all, I imagined your house, your 11th house, to be an 8-star travel hostel, and you can pick wherever in the world you would put that. But I found a video of a guy, a Japanese guy, who bought a schoolhouse in the mountains in Japan and converted it into a part hostel, part coffee shop, part music studio for himself, and he lives there. And it's fabulous. So there's a link to that in your house section in the book. And hopefully that's enticing enough to get you to check it out. I will be back very soon, Aquarius, and I hope you take excellent care of yourself. You are protected, even though it's a dangerous universe, because this is a very important time for you. And much love.